Welcome back to Brush Up Your Game, and today, Wave 11's Prototype 01. If you followed along with These Are the Voyages, you saw Prototype 01 in action on more than one occasion, and boy, it's a really nice ship in the Enterprise era. Probably too good in the Enterprise era. It's one of the few ships that actually got shields, and yeah, it regenerates those shields. During the end phase of each round, repair one damage to your hull or shields, your choice. This ship may only be assigned Garib or a Romulan drone pilot as its captain. It gets a target lock, evade, scan for actions. 3 tech slots and a weapon slot. Yeah, you can't put crew on here. No Malcolm, no Reed there. No Trip. Sorry, Malcolm Reed. Trip. They were there, but they were only trying to sabotage. And yeah, 3333. This is a ship that may not have had super competitive history, but it saw play in a bunch of organized play events, monthly events, and it serves a really good purpose. It is just an annoying ship to kill. It's got enough attack dice to just be a thorn in your side, and boy, 3 defense dice. It's just annoying to take out. I really like the prototype. I think it's really good. It only got better with the Prototype 02 card pack for upgrades. Brought it into the modern era. And Prototype 1 is still the better ship, but Prototype 02 has the better upgrades. Anywho, let's get into this. Very maneuverable ship, little slow. That's my drawback to the ship. But nice come about maneuvers, no red anywhere. I like it. 90-90 arcs. Again, really good things. Generic is not a ship I enjoy running. I don't like losing a shield. I don't like losing upgrade slots on this. It's one of the times I will always pay for the named ability, either one, because it's worth more. So, Garib. Right, Prototype 01 has to have Garib or Jamel or the generic pilot. So let's talk about one of those options. Garib, at the start of the game, you place a captain card under this card so the skill number is visible. This is captain skill. The cost of the card is the captain card at 3 less. Right, so if you want like Shinzon, you're paying 3 because normally it costs 6, so 6 minus 3 is 3. Down to minimum is 0. Wreck-Car is the best choice for Garib because you get skill 7, a talent slot at 3 points, so you pay nothing. Garib can field talent upgrade for each talent icon on the captain card. Again, great. This card cannot be affected by anything that affects captain cards and may only be purchased for a Romulan drone ship. Right? Garib can be messed with. No, Garib can't be messed with. Garib isn't even in the battle. Garib's just remoting in. So that's the whole purpose there. So Garib's immune from like Madrid and all of that mess, which is great. You're guaranteed one captain to have a good skill and all that. Then we get Captain Valdor. Captain Valdor gives you a tech slot, and when attacking, you can discard a tech slot to gain an attack die. Or not discard tech slot, discard tech upgrade. And I like him for the tech slot upgrade, right? That's nice. Works on actually Valdor class ships that needed some tech slots for a long time. I think they finally got them in Secrets of Tal Shiar. But they could always use more. Romulan ships need more tech slots. So Valdor is useful for just that. And you probably will never discard a tech to get the extra attack die. But there's moments. Again, there's moments where you might want to do that. And Valdor comes into play there. He's a captain. I don't mind paying that 4th point. I don't like it, but I'll do it. So use. Not always the best, but use. And then here's the generic Romulan drone pilot. That's it. Core Overload. 5-point talent. Action, discard. At the end of the activation phase, after all ships have moved, destroy your ship or roll 3 attack dice, and every ship within range, one of your ships suffers normal damage for each hit or crit. And they finally got smart and said, cheat death, good luck, your ship went boom. How are you going to survive that? So yeah, core overload. I Things I don't like about this, and we'll just get there. Uh, limitation to range 1, which isn't as big as you think it is. You got to roll 3 dice, so your ship could explode. You could have a ship right next to it and take no damage if you roll poorly, right? I feel like this needed to be a hit plus 2 dice or something like that. Give me the guarantee. Don't leave everything up to a die roll. It's just bad setup that way. Anyway, core overload. I don't like it. I do like the fact that they specifically call out cheat death. That's a good stop. Triphasic Committer. This did get a reprint and a slight rewording. So we'll talk about the one that came on prototype. At the start of the game, you choose a non-Borg weapon, place it face down beneath the card. Chosen upgrade must have a cost of 5 points or less. Attack, discard this card to perform the attack. Flip the card that's beneath face up. Do the attack. After the attack is completed, discard this card as well. Well, great. Here's some options. There's a Dominion torpedo that discards itself, and it has a cost of 5, and and it's a one-use card. So anything that already discards after use is a great choice for Triphasic Committer. Other than that, like there's still Romulan weapons. I'd look into anything that says attack disable, and you want things that give you a set number of dice. Unless you're on like a scimitar, a Reman Warbird, then you want things that are based on your primary weapon. Of course, then you're probably already running them, and I don't know why you'd be Triphasic Committering into them, but yeah, Triphasic Committer, great for one-use cards, and yeah, I like the concept of this card a lot. It has great versatility, and I enjoy the thought that went into the design. I think it's a very well done card. The propulsion matrix is the card I should have run when I was trying to chase the NX with my prototype. During the activation phase, if you reveal a 3 straight maneuver, you can use the 4 or 5 maneuver token instead. If you do, you place an Aux Power token beside your ship. Not an action, just a do. And I could chase for a while, right? You can do a 3 straight, 3 straight, 3 straight, make it a 5 straight, 5 straight, 5 straight. You just keep taking Aux Power. It's fine. Again, eventually you want an action, but you got to roll with it. Maneuvering thrusters. When defending during the declare target step, you may disable this card, place an evade token, even if there's already one there. It's fine. This is one of those cards. It works nicely the first time. After that, it's an action to ever use it again. And that's what gets me, is I can't get behind it being an action to re-enable. I will take it as time tokens, and I think it got a reprint as time tokens, and then I'm happy. But any card like this just is so badly done. It never should have been that way. This should have been like done with mission tokens where you got a set number of them, but you could only use one per round and stuff like that. Multispectral emitters. You can disable to roll 2 extra defense dice, but you also have to disable all your remaining shields. So you wait until you have no shields and then you do this. Again, which is fine. On the drone ship, it's great because rolling 5 dice is nice, but you have no quality. And again, that's the problem. You have no quality. It's just 5 dice, which is fine if you're lucky. I am not. And Again, do I ever want to re-enable it? Probably not. And that's, again, the problem. Time tokens solve cards like this. Reinforced hull plating is the right kind of idea, disable to cancel a hit or crit, but reinforced hull plating is essentially just maneuvering thrusters with better timing. Because that's compare result step. I miss that in maneuvering thrusters. It's during the declare target step. You have to put the evade. So okay, so I really don't like maneuvering thrusters. Reinforced hull plating is, again, great the first time, but after that, you might as well just take the evade action. Because it's the same thing, other than the evade token. It's an evade token that can be used as a crit. Card never should have cost 3. Again, needs to be time tokens. Backup sequencer. At any time, you can disable this card to activate all of your shield tokens, flip them back up to blue. Great. So backup sequencer works with multispectral emitters. But, again, why? Nothing's going to make me disable my shields. I mean, I guess a opponent that really wants to take out a drone ship, but so what? They're going to use projected stasis field? I guess. But this is weird insurance to projected stasis field that can only go on a drone ship, right? Not even pay more to put it on something else. That's, yeah. Like I said, the upgrades in this pack are just weird. After you get past Triphasic Committer, which again is amazing, great card. And Propulsion Matrix, again, useful. Everything else. Valdor, Garib, good cards. Ship, great card. But the rest of it, just weird. Thematic, reasonably. And Triphasic Committer represents that the drone ship could fire just about any kind of weapon. Which, useful. But, lacking secondary weapons in the game. Problematic. So, all right. That's it for me talking about these cards. Overall, though, Prototype 01, worthwhile. Thematic, not hyper competitive, but a very cool ship. Awesome sculpt. Probably one of my top 5 sculpts. Drone ship, in no particular order. Drone ship, Tholians, Deep Space Nine, because that one's just cool. So that's 3. Borg Cube with Sphere Port. That one was awesome. Okay, top 4. Zindi Weapons up there is cool. Something else was really, really nicely done. I'll think of it at some point. I'm sure I'll make a rank 'em at some point. But anyway, like I said, that's it for me. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, keep brushing up your game. Bye now.